Greetings and salutations, everyone. First, a disclaimer. Anything said, any information obtained in this video, or links that are in the description bar are for educational purposes only. Also, all of you that are content with the chains that you forge yourself, stop watching this video now. So you're still watching. It's awesome. First, let me direct you to the link that's over there. Essentially what it is it's my FTP server. And on the FTP server it has a text document. Inside the text document is a handbook. The handbook is essentially about improvised weapons of destruction. Now, chances are distributing this material is against the Patriot Act. If you don't see any videos by me, you know why. And I'm fine with that. Because the way I figure it, I'll get at least 250, 300 views. And hopefully half of those download this. And then they distribute it to their friends. I must say that the things that are in this are highly dangerous. People have died. Even use extreme caution. Just don't use this. Don't. This is just for educational purposes, right? Just look through it, do your own research, check things out, whatever you can do. Now, you also know that I made another video that wasn't exactly like this. It was more of a video to someone. That person's no longer here. Soup Excellency. Maybe he got attacked by banditos or whatever, I don't know. The thing is that I was talking about the people of Mexico. And people assumed, since I flashed my gun, that I meant that the first course of action should be violence. Then I adopted the sign-off of peace fucking first. I don't use that sign-off anymore, and it doesn't mean that I don't believe in that still. I think that there are room for changes. I hope there is room for changes. However, I would like to talk about a few things first before we get this going to the meat and potatoes of the conversation. Have you ever wondered the reason why it's such a knee-jerk fucking reaction of people that anytime someone mentions a conspiracy theory or something that sounds like a conspiracy theory, that they're automatically mocked, looked down upon? I wonder why. I think it has something to do with conditioning. From the time that we're born and the time that we go to school, it's fed to us that our government cares about us. It's told that our government would give us no harm. And to a certain extent that might be true. However, let's just make a hypothesis. Let's say that 95% of the conspiracy drama is bullshit. Let's say that. 95%, throw it out the fucking window. Still have 5% left. What if we throw another 4% out the fucking window? We have 1%. Now, how are you ever going to know about that 1%? If anytime someone says anything that sounds like a conspiracy, you automatically shut off your fucking ears and engage your mouth. Stop being so reactionary about things that you have no stake in. There's you have no stake in who assassinated JFK. It doesn't matter if it's a bullshit story or not. It doesn't. It doesn't matter that if someone brings up the idea, well, doesn't magic bullets sound like bullshit to you? How do you have a stake in that? And maybe if you listen and do a little research, maybe you'll find things that you don't expect. Or maybe you'll find things that you completely expect. But the problem is that when we have powerful people, these powerful people are having secret discussions behind closed doors with security around where none of us can hear what the hell they're saying. There possibly could not be an agenda that they're pushing that they don't want to be out in the open. There's a thing, and most atheists might get mad at me for saying this, but essentially, good things are done in the sunshine. Bad things are done in the darkness. Now let's talk about Plan D. Plan D is basically after all else has failed, your government's about to enslave you, and revolution is upon you. You don't need to know when revolution is going to occur. You'll know when revolution is going to occur. It isn't going to send you an email. It's not going to give you a fucking phone call. You'll know. Okay? There's a few things you need to understand. I'm going to tell you some basics of some of the things you need to understand. First of all, shape charges. Shape charges, because, see, the thing is that some people were actually, in a way, right. They just put it the wrong way. Small arms are very ineffective against tanks. Okay, you do need other things at your disposal. So let's get to them. Shape charges. Shape charges, since I assume that everyone doesn't have RPGs slaying around, you'll have to come up with your own shape charges. Essentially, a shape charge is exactly what its name says. It's an explosive charge that is shaped and it has a hollow inside. Inside of the shape there's copper. What happens is when this blows up, it shoots the copper through armor. Very, very effective. That's why they were created. You might need much larger charges against very heavily armored vehicles, but it really varies between vehicle to vehicle. Now, let's move on. Learn about shape charges, educate yourself about them. Is very precise. You can make shitty ones and they're still pretty effective, but it's just another tool at your disposal, just like everything else. Also, if you can, at least get one weapon that fires 7.62 ammo. 7.62 ammo is very easy to find, it's very inexpensive, and it's fairly reliable. Try and at least get one of those. Also, a shotgun. Now, when the first thing comes to mind is, well, a shotgun's good for close quarters, things of that nature. Also, I would like to bring to your attention that shotguns also have other primary roles. Shotguns also can be loaded as long as you have no choke on your shotgun and is made of fairly good quality. You can also use slugs and different things of that nature. And specialty ammunition, there's flamethrower ammunition. There is also a type of ammunition called roadblock ammunition, where it's essentially a slug that can penetrate a car from one side to another, can go through an engine block. Very effective. There's very effective things. Also, you can make your own shotgun shells. That might be a cheaper bet. Be very careful with that as well. And I believe that's about all. I know that's been chopped to bits, but I wanted to make sure that it all got out in one video. Please do some research. Look up everything for yourselves. Have an open mind. Don't be a fucking sheep. The government is not your friend. You own the government. The government belongs to you. Cops belong to you. You pay tax money. You're not their slaves. They are your servants. Make sure you keep them in line. Thank you so much. Truth fucking first. And have a wonderful night. And thank you so much for watching. Greetings and salutations, everyone. First, a disclaimer. Anything said, any information obtained in this video, or links that are in the description bar are for educational purposes only. Also, all of you that are content with the chains that you forge yourself, stop watching this video now. So you're still watching. It's awesome. First, let me direct you to the link that's over there. Chances are distributing this material is against the Patriot Act. If you don't see any videos by me, you know why. And I'm fine with that. Because the way I figure it, I'll get at least essentially what it is it's my FTP server. And on the FTP server it has a text document. Inside the text document is a handbook. The handbook is essentially about improvised weapons of destruction. Now, 250, 300 views, and hopefully half of those download this, and then they distribute it to their friends. I must say that the things that are in this are highly dangerous. People have died. I even use extreme caution just